What's going on, guys? This is Citrix832 here, and today we have a bit of a different video. We are going to be doing a class setup and different game settings to help you in free-for-all for Black Ops 3 and any game mode, to be honest, not just free-for-all. Now, I have two messages to say before this video starts. If you think my aim looks a bit off in this video to say I have aimbot, it's because this was recorded in theatre mode. I don't generally record my gameplays live for stuff like this just because I'm not recording at the time, and I decided to make a video after about this class setup and game settings. So if my aim does look a bit off, that is why. And for the second message, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on my last video when I played Dirty Bomb. I didn't think it was going to get that much support in that video. You guys kind of enjoyed that. If you do want to see me play some more PC games, please let me down in the comment section below. But anyway, let's get to this video. Now, straight into this class setup, we're going to be starting with the game settings first, mainly the audio part, because you need these audio settings to be perfect if you want to be able to hear enemies in close range and medium range for that matter. You also need a surround sound headset for this to work as well. I haven't tried it personally with a headset that doesn't have surround sound. I should have tried this with earphones before I made this video. But for me, and for you guys as well, I would recommend using a surround sound headset because this helps so much better to be able to locate where these enemies are moving from and where to. Now, I'll put a picture up on screen of my audio settings. As you can see, I have the voice volume and the sound effects volume set up all the way to 10, and the music set all the way down. The only time I ever have the music all the way up is for zombies when I'm activating Easter egg songs and stuff. But as for multiplayer, the music isn't really needed whatsoever. As for the voice volume, basically I have this turned all the way up just so I can hear enemy quotes that are being said. Because if you don't know, in Black Ops 3 or any Call of Duty for this matter, whenever a player does something, for example reloading, your player will actually say out a quote saying reloading, mag out or whatever. This also happens for the enemy team as well, so being able to hear these quotes from a certain distance away really helps if you have a surround sound headset with these settings as well. And last but not least, the sound effects volume. This allows you to hear gunshots from different locations on the map, so if someone shoots near you, you can hear that from either the left, the right, back, forward, and this really helps as well because you can also hear them reloading as well when they throw a grenade or something like that. Just generally even moving, this really helps with that as well. Now, I actually won both of these games because of this class setup and these different kind of audio settings, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the second gameplay. I might just leave it running after because I won't have enough to say. But anyway, let's get straight into the class setup. We're actually going to start with the perks first because the perks are the main thing. The guns that you use doesn't really matter. I use this because it is a really good gun, well, decent for free-for-all, but the main going to be focusing on the perks. Now let's get straight up into the perk system. We're going to go to where it all happens with perk 3, where we have awareness and dead silence. Now, if you don't know what sound whoring is, basically players use this mainly in free-for-all to be able to hear enemy movements and stay silent at the same time, so if enemies can't hear you but you can hear them. This is what we're basically doing in this class setup. This really helps with the audio settings as well because it just increases the sound of the awareness perk and just allows you to hear enemies from mainly medium range, and it just really helps as well, along with gunshots, not just enemies talking and stuff. I couldn't talk to myself then, Jesus Christ. But anyway, into perk 2, we have Scavenger and Fast Hands. Fast Hands just basically lets you aim faster after sprinting, so once you've used the awareness perk to hear where the enemy is, you're going to quickly sprint over there, and once you see him, you're going to quickly want to aim up and shoot him and kill him. This is really, really helpful. Basically, Fast Hands, awareness and dead silence all work together in the same category, even though Fast Hands is in perk 2, but it's just so helpful in free-for-all. Now, the main reason I have Scavenger obviously is so I can replenish ammo, just because you want to stay alive, you don't want to die, just so you can get ammo and not have to pick up any guns. I think in the second gameplay I actually picked up a VMP because I'm not used to playing free-for-all. I like team games, and the amount of sweats you get using the VMP on free-for-all is unreal, so I ended up picking one up near the end of the game just because I'm an absolute god with the VMP. It's one of my favourite guns in Black Ops 3. And for the final perk, we actually have Sixth Sense. I can't play without this perk. On every single one of my class setups, I have this perk, and it basically gives you a mini orbital V-stat from Black Ops 2, or a hater for that matter. it basically lights up your minimap when enemies near you. If you look up at the minimap now, when I start getting near an enemy, you will see it will flash in a different direction just to show you where the enemy is. This really helps. Mainly all the perks work to help each other, mainly except from Scavenger, just because that's there for a completely different reason. But it all works together, all makes it so everything plays out how it should be. Now anyway, into the gun I was using for both these gameplays. You guys have already guessed it, I was using the Kuda with grip and extended mags. Now I was using the Kuda and not the VMP just because the Kuda has balanced recoil and it's not that hard to control, unlike the VMP. VMP with grip and long barrel, you are able to control it really well, but the Kuda is just much easier to aim with, and it's a steady fire rate as well, not like the VMP where the fire rate is just off the charts, and the Vesper as well. So I've decided to use the Kuda in these gameplays just because the Kuda is still decent after it got nerfed. But anyway, as for score streaks, the score streaks in this gameplay are completely wrong. This is because I finished playing Team Deathmatch and decided to play free-for-all because, as you know, I'm still trying to get my wins for the Grand Slam contract, and I left my score streaks by accident. I'm a complete dumbass. But what you should have is a UAV, counter UAV, and a hater. This is what I use. I don't particularly like using aggressive streaks in free-for-all just because I prefer to go around getting killed myself in free-for-all. I prefer to have aggressive ones just for team games, just to help with protecting objectives, but for this it's mainly just killing everyone, including, I would say, teammates, but it's just killing everything you see. And plus these score streaks also help you as well to find out where enemies are as well, so technically the perks and the score streaks all fit in together. Like I said, they all work for each other, they all fit in together. So mainly this setup that I have on my Black Ops 3 literally is just so you know where the enemies are. It's not really about how overpowered the gun is, it's literally just so you know where the enemies are, so you know where they are at all times whatsoever during the game. And like I said at the start of this video, it's not even just for free-for-all, it can be for any game mode. Like, this could be for Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, even Search and Destroy when you're trying to 1v6 clutch. So what I'm going to do is leave you with the rest of this gameplay and the second game just so you can see how well I did. I actually, as you can see, I'm about to win this one. I actually won the second game as well when I was losing about 5 kills down. But if you want to see more class it up and setting videos, please like and subscribe and comment, it really does help me out. And tell me what I should do next. Should I do another class setup like this, try and improve this one, or should I try and do it as in make a more aggressive class setup, like just for running around, rushing a lot? So let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in another video soon. See ya!